Yo, what's going on, guys? Gonna be showing you how to play Jarvan jungle and carry. For your runes, you're gonna want Conquer with Triumph, Alacrity, and Last Stand. For your secondary runes, take Magical Footwear and Cosmic Insight, or you can even go for Relentless Hunter and Sudden Impact for your secondary runes if you prefer that. Going for free boots is nice because you don't have to worry about buying boots in the early game. You can just focus on building towards your first item, which will be Gore Drinker. Gore Drinker plays really well on Jarvan since he has two tools for staying on top of the enemies to land repeated Gore Drinker usages. Gore Drinker is going to be really good combined with this Soraka. I might even get a Spirit Visage if Vex and Kennen get fed. We could go Visage second or third item. We'll see. Also depends on if they rush 𝗕𝗂𝐻𝐿𝐾𝐿. I don't know what it is about Jarvan, but every time I play Jarvan, the enemies always invade me. It's really annoying. Might have to give up my blue buff here. Not sure. Okay, they didn't start on it. That's good. Jarvan E gives himself and his nearby allies attack speed bonus. So his first camp's really good if you get a leash. If you don't get a leash, it's like really bad. Okay, this is a double knockup. EQ. What are these rats doing? I have no clue. Like, why are they harassing me? Leave Jarvan alone. Let's see where she's going. She's dead. EQ, that's a double. That's a really good start for me. I have no clue why they cheesed like that. It looks like 𝗕𝗂𝐻𝐿𝐾𝐿 just died because I guess he didn't get a leash. It's a little bit confusing. Is his red buff still up? Where did he start? Oh man, these guys are in trouble. They really screwed over their jungler by not leashing. I have a feeling 𝗕𝗂𝐻𝗿 didn't smite and he just stood there watching his teammates get gutted and he was probably typing. That's really unfortunate for him and his team. Should be able to take this before he gets here. And then when he doesn't have his red buff, he's going to be very sad. He might cry a little bit. I wouldn't blame him. I'd cry too. I'd cry for a long time. I'm going to go crossover. Always come up from behind the enemies. I'm not going to go for that. Lux didn't follow up at all. Plus, I was going to end up taking a turret shot. Get our red buff. We get level 3. For normally on Jarvan, you're going to red buff straight into invade vertically. Your other option is to do double buffs plus a 𝗕𝗀𝗄. That is also a great option. Double buffs plus 𝗕𝗀𝗄 will get you level 3 the fastest as possible on Jarvan. Once you're level 3, your ganks are pretty good because obviously you have red buff slow and you have your W slow, which helps you to land your combo as well. Your W slow lets you easily close distance on them since it's so much range. Auto attack Q reset. 𝗕𝗂𝐻𝗿 might be over here. He might have just AFK'd after that start. Okay, he's not AFK. He took his blue. Took his 𝗕𝗀𝗄𝐿. He's clearing into his bot side jungle most likely. Alright, I'm going to rush bot scuttle here. Wait. What's going on down there? I don't know what it is, but I don't like it. I can't go for bot scuttle now since my bot lane's dying. We gotta reset instead. First item rush, you're usually looking to get Phage or Iron Spike. I'm going to go for the Iron Spike. I think it's going to give me more value overall since I'm ahead. If you're not super far ahead or if you feel like you can't solo the enemy jungler, I'd recommend Phage. Flash is an okay option on Jarvan. If you feel like you can't solo the enemy jungler with Flash, I'd recommend going Ignite instead. Ignite will give you that edge over champions like Xin Zhao, Warwick, 𝗕𝗂𝐻𝗿. I need to get behind this chick. This is a fatty wave. She's staying because she wants these minions. She's going to die for it. I don't think Shen stayed. We're going to EQ over, walk her down. We have the cutout rat on her. Get that in the bush. Get our W slow on her. Got my red buff slow as well. EQ over the wall. Got the knock up. Got the slow on 𝗕𝗂𝐻𝗿, I believe. But he's moving pretty quick. Okay, he's ignited. He's dead. Thank goodness I took Ignite. I'm not getting much CS, so I'm going to help her last hit these. I don't even want the gold. I just want the XP. Getting the XP is going to do me wonders. We need to farm some camps. Big time. Nice. I don't want to take Dragon. You might be tempted in your early levels. It's not worth it. We don't have many items or many... We're only level 4, so low level and low items will take a lot of damage. Dragon doesn't give much XP or gold. It's really not worth it. You're going to mainly be using your Iron Spike Whip as an auto attack resetter. Do keep in mind that Iron Spike Whip has more range than your autos. Your W has much more range than your autos. And your E and your Q. Every single one of Jarvan's abilities has way more range than his auto attacks. Those all help to keep you on top of the enemy so you can land your autos. Bonk. When the camp's almost dead, you can walk away, wait for Q to come up. In this case, that was very efficient because I can get over to Raptors quicker. Drop my E down. Get a 5 monster knockup. We'll go ahead and use our W. W is a very low mana ability. Also, your E scouts for you. Your E gives vision. That's how I was able to use my E on the blue buff and know they weren't there. So for example, when I E over this, I can see them. Ooh, it's 𝗕𝗂𝐻𝐿𝐴. Got our slow on him. He's not particularly fast. Kennen's 6. Oh, this is annoying. Kennen's actually fed as heck, bro. Yeah, that was a really bad idea for me to do that. He's already fed. He already had a kill and an assist on the 𝗕𝗂𝐻𝐿𝐴. I mean on my Renekton. We're gonna slow him, and I don't think he should be able to finish us from here. Unless I turn around and do that, in which case he almost killed me because I had to stand still to cast Iron Spike Whip. Standing still was a big mistake. We got the assist, not too shabby. Let's see if we can get this. We'll shield the auto attack. Pull it into the bush, use sweeper, make sure Shen's not going to try to cheese me again. We're going to be hitting a very late level 6 because we haven't soaked many minions. If you don't soak minions, you just hit late level 6s on jungle. Hitting a late level 6 feels so bad. Alright, I'm going in for this. Pinging him on my way. Please get on the Caitlyn. EQ. She's in range for my W slow. It didn't quite reach her in time. It does have a travel time, so even though she was technically in the circle when I started it, it wasn't enough for it to actually get her. It is what it is. We need level 6. It's funny because we still have more CS than the 𝗕𝗂𝐻𝐿𝐴. His catch-up XP is why he's the same level as me, even with less CS and less kills. It's kind of dumb, honestly. Jungle's in a spot where it can be pretty challenging to build a level lead on the enemy jungler because of catch-up XP. It's a little frustrating. Like top lane's one of the best roles to build up a level lead. Level 6, 8-minute mark, that's super late. You want to be hitting it around 7-minute 30 or sooner. Since Jarvan's not a heavy farmer, you'll usually hit it around 7-minute 30. If you soak, if most of your ganks are successful and then you stay to soak minion XP and shove the wave, then you'll be hitting level 6 as soon as like 5-minute 30. Just depends. 𝗕𝗂𝐻𝗂𝐿𝐴's even level 6 right now at the same moment I am, when we're up 3 camps on him and 2 kills and 2 assists. It's kind of funny. He's been soaking a lot of minion XP. I have red smite. This might work. Yeah, it's not worth it. It's just not worth, man. I feel like Kennen's gonna R. He has ignite. He has electrocute. He might have enough damage to actually kill me. I'll push back in the top side. I just needed the Gore Drinker for the extra HP and healing. If Kennen wasn't fed, I would obviously go for that, but Hextech alternator damage, ignite damage, electrocute damage, and 3 of Kennen's abilities are area of effect damage, so it's gonna be really ugly. His blue buff's up. He went for dragon. What a goofball. We'll EQR this chick. Got her inside of our slow. She can't really dodge anything because she's inside my R. 𝗕𝗂𝐻𝐿𝐴's bot side, he's about to lose 2 camps. If the enemies don't have flash, if you are them on Jarvan and your teammate's helping you, it's virtually a guaranteed kill. Get the double Q. I'll attack Gore Drinker reset. I'd get in the habit of that. That's what it's going to look like against champions. Why is Kennen... Oh, he's low. I didn't even realize. He's low. He actually just reset. That sucks. I could have killed him if I was paying attention. I had no idea Renekton could do that to him. Because Kennen hasn't spent his gold yet. Jarvan's passive, I don't know if I mentioned this, but Jarvan's passive shreds max health damage. It goes on cooldown per unique target. And his Q shreds armor. Got him. Got the knockup, auto attack, Gore Drinker reset. And take some of this minion XP so we don't fall behind in level like we've been doing this game. Always leech, especially on successful ganks. Hit him with the... He's dead. He's literally going to die. Your red smite's basically an ignite, and it ignites an ignite. So I basically ignited him twice there. Red smite's damage over time. We're going to come up behind them. Hopefully Lux doesn't spook them. They could potentially turn on her and kill her if Shen lands taunt. Lux needs to play this stuff. Ooh, nice. I'm going to EQ in. I need the assist. Got the slow auto attack. Gore Drinker reset. I could have R'd him and actually killed him there. That was my mistake. I really didn't think he was going to be able to kill the Lux because it's just a Shen support. His ignite cut through really, really hot and heavy. Whenever you are fighting champions, try to get if you can, try to slow them first with your W or red buff auto attack before you use your E and your Q. If you always go for raw EQs, you're not going to land them all. It's just like Mundo Cleavers. Every time you throw a Mundo Cleaver, do you genuinely believe you're going to land like the majority? The answer should be no. Same thing with Jarvan. If they're not slowed, realistically, you shouldn't land it. So here we have her cut off. We got her flash. Now it's easy to land it. Auto attack Gore Drinker. Auto attack Q reset. She's dead for my red buff burn. Even though I missed my last Q. That was spicy. Even got her flash. And since we didn't EQ immediately, it put pressure on her. A lot of players will make the mistake of flashing early. Instead, if she would have just held on to her flash, even though I was moving faster than she is because she doesn't have boots, if I would have EQ'd and she still had flash, she could have dodged it or like moved in a more meaningful way. But with that being said, since she didn't have boots, I think she was going to die either way. Double Gore Drinker, along the cannon, auto attack Q reset. Darn it. Nice, 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 nice. We're going to slow him, then we're going to knock him up. Same thing, you saw me take my time. Oh, I couldn't get it. That is really tragic. Couldn't quite pinch. I think he shielded himself, plus he has a lot of armor. Super unfortunate. Super, super unfortunate. Against their team, they have double AP. I didn't take any tenacity, so I'm actually gonna go to Merc Treads. On Jarvan, you have 3 boot options. Merc Treads played Still Caps and Lucidities. These 3 right here. It even has them starred, so they make it easy for you. If you're Giga fed, you're gonna go Lucidities. If you're your main frontline tool, even if you are fed, I'm our main frontliner, then you gotta go Plated or Mercs, depending on what the enemy has. They have a lot of AP, so EQ in. My R is on cooldown. Got him with my slow. That's a double Gore Drinker. Red Smite the Caitlyn. Double slow. EQ. Got the knockup. Still have my R. I can use that as my final dash. It's kind of like 2 flashes. Plus obviously damage and entraps them. Soraka needs to freaking heal me there. I can't tell if she's healing me or not. There she is. She is healing me. Got the EQ. Auto attack W. Wish my Gore Drinker was up. My Gore Drinker didn't quite reach. That makes me really sad. My E was up in a few seconds. I just couldn't reach her at that point because she ran away. We should take Dragon now. Their jungler's dead and Kennen's dead. It's a really free option. Jarvan's late game isn't the best. It's kind of similar to a Lee Sin's, to where he's very team reliant in the late game. So if possible, if you are in the late game, make sure you have Dragon Soul or just try to end your games before the 30-minute mark. Oh, hey, Shen. His Bramble Vest is making him so tanky versus me. Got the knockup. Ignited her. Red smited her. Gore Drinkered her. I wish Jinx would have followed that in. I'm fairly confident we could have gotten that. Alright. I'll toss out Flag. Give them that attack speed bonus. I don't see Hecarim on a ward, so I don't think I need to stay. The fact that Shen's staying is a little weird to me, though. Jinx is killing herself. Got Sterix. We'll grab a control ward and push back out. If you want to play an easier version of Jarvan, you should try Xin Zhao. Xin Zhao is much easier. And if you don't want to play Xin Zhao, maybe try Warwick. Warwick's pretty good right now too. Warwick hasn't been as strong as he is right now in multiple seasons. Really fun champion. Warwick, his gap closing isn't nearly as consistent as Jarvan. It's his main downside. Warwick's a lot tankier though because of his damage mitigation on his spear ability. It's really Warwick's big selling point over most melee champions. It's that raw tankiness. We can go for a Herald. Two of them bought. Vex is backing. I think it's free. Even though Renekton was really far behind, now he's actually ahead of Kennen. Weird how that works. With shutdown gold, you can be winning lane and like thrashing your opponent, and then all of a sudden this freaking Herald, man. I couldn't get my champion's hitbox behind it since it was pinned up against the wall. Apparently Jarvan's thicker than a bowl of oatmeal. You can't squeeze by it. And now we got it right where we want it. We can EQ, jump on her head. We can't reach. W has the same exact range as R, it looks like. It looks like the same exact. I wasn't actually trying to lay Herald, that was an accident. I was trying to use my sweeper. Herald may not have been the worst choice though. It's just not the best. I gotta get out of that turret. Auto attack Gore Drinker reset. This is not a good fight. I'm probably gonna die here. Oh, okay, at least we got an assist from the Lux R. That was a really rough fight. I should have just let the Herald go. If you accidentally lay it, there's no point of dying with it. When you do go to lay Herald, ideally you want to kill an enemy or two and then take 2 or more turrets with it. You want to get 2 full Herald body slams to maximize your value. If you're only getting 1 Herald body slam and not even getting the turret, it was pretty worthless. Didn't give our team any value. This turret's still giving vision, true vision, still going to be doing damage. I took a lot of magic damage from the Shen. It's actually a stupid amount. I wouldn't mind going Spirit Visage at this point. Only because we have Soraka. If we didn't have Soraka, I would probably go for GA. I think GA would make a lot of sense. And or we could do like Randuin's, maybe even a Thornmail. Black Cleaver's not bad, but they don't have any tanks on their team. Black Cleaver wouldn't make a lot of sense this game. If they had a Malphite or Scion, it would. Your Q already shreds armor, 26% it scales. I'm waiting for him to use his dash so I can catch up with my R. Jeez, I got destroyed. Shen's doing stupid damage. Shen did so much damage. He did more damage than Vex. Sunfire Aegis might be overpowered. They buffed it for season 12, and now that I'm looking at it, I'm pretty confident that it is. Shen's Sunfire Aegis did 400 damage to me there. And I have magic resist too. That's so weird. He did 2,100. Vex only did 600. He did more than triple what Vex did. His Sunfire's already done 900 damage. It's insane. You know what? I am going to get Black Cleaver. We're going to need it to kill this freaking Shen. It's going to be the only way. I think we can deal with him once we have it. Our Gore Drinker is done, even though we're fed. Okay, it's actually done a lot. It's done 1,600, so I guess Shen's doesn't seem that overblown, but still, he's doing some crazy damage for being a lower level than me. Lower level with less items. He's getting a lot of value right now. We need to team fight with the Lux. We can't go in by ourselves. Jarvan's not that type of champ. If you're playing in full like lethality, full penetration, max damage, you can look for quick little solo burst, but if you're not, it's can get really risky, especially if they have a Shenar like they have. Mecton's going all in. He gets out-dueled. We can EQ on this guy. He's really greedy for staying. I hope he turns around to Q me. It would actually be a big mistake for him to do that. I have the cutoff angle on him here. I'm actually catching up. He should have never turned around. Oh, it's freaking Shen, dude. God, Shen's so broken. He's so broken, dude. I fought Shen and Kennen, right? Kennen has 2 full items, right? 7 kills. Shen at the time only had 3 kills, 1.5 items. Shen almost did as much damage as Kennen did, and Kennen even had red buff. It doesn't make sense, man. It's actually nuts. I wonder if Shen's a high tier support right now. I haven't really been paying attention to the tiers or anything. It seems really strong. And it makes me sad. Like I said, once we have Black Cleaver, should be able to handle this chump. We'll play for Dragon Soul. At least we got Shenar and got the cannon. After Black Cleaver, it might even make sense for me to get something weird like Bork or even a Bloodthirster just so I can kill the Shen. Because a lot of these fights aren't team fights. In a raw team fight, I think we win because the Soraka Lux Jinx. It's really hard to top that. Only way they can is if Kennen gets a big R flash. And someone stole my camps. And they got Dragon. Wow. This Shen's just sniffing people's rears over here. I can't go in. He's gonna press R. We gotta farm and be patient. Oh, we got the dragon. What am I talking about? We got the Chem Tank drag. I got so confused there. That's our win condition, is literally drag soul, so we need to keep getting these. And since we do have Chem Tank dragon, it might make sense for me to get more lifesteal because you do more damage if the person currently has more HP than you. It's going in my jungle. Auto attack Gore Drinker. Got him with the slow. Getting to keep our red buff auto attacks on this guy. Got the knock up. Yeah, you're dead here, Shen. Auto attack Gore Drinker. Yep. That should be Baron. 2 of them dead. If we shove the wave in all the way, best case we get turret and maybe inhib. Or we can get guaranteed Baron right here. I think Baron's the better option. 300 gold apiece, and then we can fight them with gold advantage and end the game or get inhib anyways. You never want to do raw Baron unless you kill the enemies ahead of time or unless you see them on the opposite side of the map. I don't know what Kennen thinks he's gonna do. He can't stop this. Hit it with an auto attack to pull together, then I mashed it with Q. He's trolling, he knows. Oh, I think Soraka hit the plant. Kennen accidentally auto-vernected. I gotta reset. We gotta play for bot side right now. They're on a split push, plus Dragon's coming up. Dragon's a big win con for us if we get Soul. They can't outscale a Jinx and a Lux. Lux kind of counters Vex too. She outranges Vex pretty well. I'm catching up to her. She's probably still running. Yeah, I have no clue where she went. That sucks. Oh well. Thought we could catch up. Not quite. Now that we got Black Cleaver, we could absolutely butcher this Shen. The more armor he stacks doesn't matter. Our Q shred's 26%. On top of that 26, we have 30% shred with Black Cleaver. Caitlyn autoed me from there. Soraka went in for some reason. That's a little confusing. I was thinking about going in. I wasn't really feeling it. Kind of hope Hecarim R's for it. That's exactly what I wanted. Got him with the slow, auto attack Gore Drinker. Renekton's in deep right now. Missed my knockup, got him in our R, hit him with Ignite, double Gore Drinker, double shield. For those of you who didn't know, Jarvan shields him for more with the more enemies he hits. So double Gore Drinker plus double shield. That's a lot of tankiness. They really are not going to FF off that. I'm shocked. That was a game-ending team fight. Even if they come back with our gold lead, it's going to be very challenging for them to win a team fight. We've got our E for the attack speed bonus, and if the enemies were alive, this would be a great flag for us to escape on as well. And it's still reaching us with its bonus. Got the knockup into W auto attack. Auto attack Gore Drinker. It's a double slow. This Vex is wild. I almost had her. Anyways, if you guys enjoyed this Jarvan jungle commentary guide, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. My name is kingstix. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time. Looking at damage dealt to enemy champions, we did have the most in the game. Not bad. Looking at damage taken, we had the most in the game. Pretty sweet. Well, let's look at damage healed real quick. That might be kind of interesting. Healing done, we had almost as much as Soraka. Hecarim had more than me, which is weird. Guess it's because his W heals him a lot against mainly monsters. He's just spamming that in his jungle, but still a lot of healing out of Hecarim. He healed more than Soraka. Looking at runes, Conqueror healed us for 1,100. It doesn't tell us how much extra damage it gave. Triumph healed us for 1,500 plus 500 bonus gold. Alacrity, we finished it before the 12-minute mark. Very nice. Last Stand, nearly 700 bonus damage. Got Magical Footwear pre-9-minute mark. I like that. All in all, Jarvan jungle, very strong. Just be disciplined with them. Don't throw out your EQ too early. Try to get a slow on them before you throw out your skill shots.